are live. There we go.
Confession. You got like.
Oh god, there's already a nerd in the chat. How dare. Okie dokie, and the link should be in the announcements in just a second.
I love that name. Songs of Sacrifice. Meet the family.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Anybody's family?
I told you guys. I told you. It's gonna happen.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Now, when we last left off, our crew of misfits had found themselves very drunk in the first tavern they could find in the city of Redstone.
Hey, shit.
Very drunk in the first tavern they could find in the city of Redstone.
Wow, Teddy.
You all are. A lot of you had already paid your paid the fee, so you did actually get to have a nice, peaceful long rest in the tavern. You recovered all your hit points, and you all had a nice home-cooked meal that William is very vocal about. Thank God he doesn't have to cook a fucking meal today. In the morning, you all come down and do have a breakfast that is provided by the tavern. And as I said previously, oh god damn it, I forgot my dice. Hold on, I'll be BRB. I'm a terrible DM. I forgot the thing I need to play Dungeons and Dragons with.
Ooh. Oh no, the dice! He forgot the dice, everyone.
Poor
We're
Shay.
screwed.
I need to go on. Let's make as much chaos as possible.
Alright guys, I'm rolling to seduce the dragon.
Let's go.
I got a 19!
Yo.
Let's go.
That's hurry up that concept. Wait. How, that would be odd though.
I think there actually is a dragonborn in the tavern. At least from last night, there was.
Although it
that's
would be odd,
hilarious.
being that your character does establish that they're Aero Ace.
They
so.
are
I'll send it to you later then, okay, hon? Love you.
Aww.
I can hear your awing from here, and I don't even have my headphones on. How dare you?
I have a loud mic, and I am loud.
I remember to double check that all of my tech was working, but then I forgot about the whole needing an actual dice thing. So, like I said, you all do awake the next morning and have your breakfast. As you all ate something besides common rations, you do
Everybody's breakfast.
spend the next day with 7 temporary hit points.
Yo.
William's a little bit begrudging about how good it tastes.
My fucking skull is on fire.
Yeah, you got a little bit carried away there, Silas.
Listen, you challenged me of all people.
Yes, and I regret
I'm
nothing.
going to go overboard.
So, what's all Tim
I
doing?
regret
Dead
that.
on their face.
Alright, you are really quiet. Hold on.
Who, me?
Nip.
Me?
That'd be our dear Burb is very quiet. Your mic is
my
just
range.
yeah, there we are. Your mic is just very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Both ours are, actually. It's
Okay.
just M's and my mics are just awful.
And with that,
But yeah.
the day is yours. What do you wish to
Let
do?
me actually check my mic. I think I didn't set it up.
William walks up and he goes,
I didn't. set it up.
"Alright, I'm going to be heading to the boat, getting a few things ready to depart whenever you guys are good to go."
Okay.
See you, William.
And,
Bartender.
Oh.
Do you have any remedies for hangovers? Please?
Indeed I do, love. It's called more alcohol.
Oh,
Don't
dear,
you
please
know
look at
whiskey
my face.
cures a hangover?
I am not going to become an addict just so I can avoid having a
Altair
bad moment.
whispers. I see you already have how much you drank.
Anyway,
Ugh.
William goes with Hyanin and to set Hyanin up on the ship with a nice place to call their own.
Nice.
And the day is yours. What do you wish to do, as you are still in a major port town? While not quite as large as Freeport, there is still quite a bit to do here.
Everyone, so there's approximately 8 people living on our merchant-sized vessel. From
Yeah, here we
my
go.
oh so totally limited knowledge,
Oh my god.
of crews on ships, that is
All
very much not
dramatically
enough
Who's
to man
their
such
head?
a vessel. So I suggest once we get to Freeport,
Hold on.
would we hire some help? Perhaps anybody else think that's a good
Alter
idea?
dramatically rolls their head.
You're rolling your head instead of just your eyes.
Is that is that the I don't know what that means, Altair.
Awkward silence. I don't think Altair's paying attention.
Altair is deadpanning, rolling their head.
Beyond just pops out of your backpack and goes, I'm not entirely certain whether or not our avian friend fully understands what you're getting at, Silas. However, you may be very well right about needing some extra assistance aboard our vessel.
It is. We need at least I don't know how many more. William would probably
There's-
know, but 8 people for
They like.
for a ship that size is. Well,
Altair says,
I will be
That's
honest.
why
It's
his
kind
face
of
was what
lucky
I
we
see.
were
You
able to
should see how-
sail to
you should see my
here.
hands.
Okay, I'll take if you're going to try to talk, you're going to have to speak up. We can barely hear you, and I have you maxed.
Yeah.
Okay. Altair was saying, this is spacious compared to where I grew up.
Well, it's not about it being spacious. It's about there not being enough of us to man the ship. And, well, I don't know if you've particularly noticed, but I don't exactly have limbs to assist in naval duties. I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Maritime duties. That's what I was looking for.
But,
I really should have eaten that thesaurus. I swear, my vocabulary is getting duller by the day.
You did eat that entire library.
Well,
Wait,
yes. It was a pirate's library. What, do you think that they have thesaurus? Do you think they know how to spell thesaurus? Do you?
To be fair, his name was Captain
Altair
Chuck.
raises their hat.
You don't want to know how many joke books are amongst that mess.
Altair
Yes,
raises
Altair.
their hat and what's a thesaurus?
Sounds like a type of dinosaur.
Silas is gonna groan and just sit his head back on the table. He's not having a good morning because he drank way too much.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Beyond, you tell them.
Alright, let me see if I can pull up how many crew a typical merchant vessel should have.
Wait. You mean a thesaurus?
Yes.
I can't tell the accent.
Okay, we're moving on. Alright, we're moving on. No, we're talking about thesauruses or thesauri, whatever the plural version is. What are you guys doing?
Well,
Currently speaking, there are 2 of you, as it seems Samoa has also retired to the ship already, having
and
wildly
and
overdrunk.
And a run.
Oh yeah, and Aaron seems to have overindulged as well. much to William's chagrin, as he is actively trying to get the ship ready by himself while everyone else is napping.
Even the Warforged. Well, I guess it can't really help either, because... what's it gonna do?
The world
It
only
doesn't
knows.
even know the ship. Anyways, yeah, but how many crew members does a typical merchant vessel need?
There doesn't seem to be an
Not
actual
speaking.
number for it. Let's see. Typically speaking, a crew needs at least a captain, a first mate, a bosun, a quartermaster, a surgeon, and a cook, which is 7 positions.
So how many guns does it have? Does the ship have?
Your ship has 2 cannons, one on each side.
Okay.
It's not like massive wealthy merchant vessel. It's like
a
like
pretty small ship.
smallish, medium-sized ship. It's not like a sloop where it's like a one-man ship, but it's not too much bigger.
Okay, so this says how big is the typical pirate crew? But like pirate ships were a lot bigger.
Well, yeah, because whenever you talk of pirate crew,
they
you're thinking of a
would
whole-ass
have-
galleon.
A crew of about 50 people would be able to manage a ship with a ship the size of being able to carry like 4 cannons. I think it says so, about 10 to 15 people.
Yeah, in theory, you guys probably need 2 to 7 more people.
Yeah,
Alright, now then.
jeez, that's a lot.
What's yours?
Yeah. Also, these are people that you're going to have to pay.
Oh,
Moving
fuck
on.
you.
Alright. However, you are not going to find them here. Is there anything that any of you wish to do while you are in Redstone before you head to the ship and head out to Freeport?
Yes, Silas wants to go out and shop for more hats.
Silas is going to go shopping for a hat. Okay.
He likes hats.
Alright. Go ahead and roll Go ahead and
Go
roll an investigation check to find a hatter shop.
Oof. I got an 11.
And 11. You do find a hatter shop. There's a distinctive sense of metal coming from the hatter shop as you walk by. As historically, the reason that the Mad Hatter existed was because mercury poisoning, because they would finish their hats in mercury to give them a nice sheen. As you look at this shop, there's that you're familiar with the scent of mercury as a artificer, and it's not nice. You look inside, you can't even tell what the shop was named. The sign that would have originally had its name on it is like half broken, where there's like supposed to be 2 chains holding it up. One's broken, so it's like dangling. There's like something smeared on it, and you look inside. All the hats are like this horrible misshapen, like asymmetrical and lopsided. It's a mess.
Ugh, never mind.
You do see that you do see that there is a man inside that seems to be dancing around the room, putting together these absurd assaults on the
I want to try and
senses.
talk to him.
You're going to try and talk to him?
Try and talk to him. Hello.
Hello there, my good man. How may I be of service to you? Would you like a hat?
Not particularly.
Are you sure? I'm quite in style, I'll have you know.
Silas is just gonna slowly back away.
He like stares at you with like this giant grin, completely unblinking, as you like slowly back out the door.
Oh my god. That's freaking creepy.
Come back if you change your mind. He has definitely lost his fucking mind. I am sad to say.
How is he still in business?
You'd be surprised.
God. True.
He has a sizable
Um,
stipend that he from when his mother passed away that he's currently living off of and paying the rent with.
Jeez.
You asked.
True.
I did it.
Well, I asked.
It's the collective you.
True.
The sins of one are the sins of the party.
So let's just gonna go back to the ship. He's gonna start helping William get the ship ready to leave.
Oh, thank God you're back. The rest of them are useless.
I mean,
Y'all aren't allowed to drink no more.
I completely agree. Now, how? Let me tell you about the weird man I just met.
Oh, do tell, do
I'm
tell.
really waiting for all tears to.
Altair, it's your turn then.
Oh my god, really? Thank God.
Whee! Back to the world map.
Yeah, we're on our way.
Alrighty. Since there's only, well, technically the two of you at the moment, I would recommend we're going to start with, well, since Ren's first on my list, technically, we're going to start with Silas. Go ahead and roll for random encounters for the day. Roll that D100.
Yay!
Oh my God, let's
I'm
go.
going to fucking screw us over.
Probably.
I got a 14.
On a D100?
Yeah, 10 and a 4.
Oh shit. Da-da-da-da-da. 1 sec. $14, you say?
Yep.
Okay. With the 14, as a lot of you are beginning your travels outside of the immediate area, you do notice a rather large shoal of fish swimming just off the coast.
Ooh. Fishing time!
You're damn right. Hold on, I got a net. As William runs down to the ship's hold and returns with a rather large fishing net that he seems to have acquired from his various cleaning and reorganizing of the ship. So here's how we're going to do this. I will let you roll 1d10 for the number of rations that you get out of this.
Okay. Who, me or?
I'll let you do it since you rolled for the random encounter.
Oh, 70.
Wait, a D10?
Oh, sorry, no. That was the wrong dice. I'm stupid.
Well, I mean, then it's a 7.
7, yeah.
Alrighty, you managed to get 7 days worth of rations worth of fish. Go ahead and add that to your stock of rations. Now, this isn't like 7 days for the whole crew. This is 7 rations. These are decent fish, but
Yeah.
they're still a bit on the small side. They're like sardines that you're getting a bunch of. It's several dozen fish. However, with that, seeing as you are also still very near the coastline of Everbright, your day does go by relatively peacefully. Rather uneventful, not much happens. Peaceful. And night once again begins to fall upon you and the crew. Now, for the sake of sanity, since we don't have everyone here at the moment, we're only going to have 3 watches. William's going to take a first watch, and then you two can pick up your watch order from there. Okie dokie. So let's see. William's watch. Ooh, William's. Apparently, William is exhausted and half asleep from helping the
He did,
crew.
like- yeah.
He got like a 7.
Ooh,
Okay.
he's not very attentive.
Nope.
All right. Well, here's the bad thing.
No.
There is indeed some form of random encounter. Let me roll to see what you guys get.
Guys, nice doing, guys.
Ah, shit. Good job, William.
Yeah, William. William, I'm
Sorry,
talking about. I
William.
never hate William.
I'm sorry, William. That was mean. Please
Yeah.
forgive me.
It was mean.
We
William's
love
going to
you.
cry.
No!
No.
Please!
But you we can't have the
Alrighty.
chef going crying.
William Senpai.
No.
Ugly dokie. Give me just 1 second.
Oh god.
You know it's good whenever I move you guys to the battle map.
Oh,
Oh
god.
no! Oh fuck! We're dead. No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's Silas? There he is.
And we're switching the
I had
music.
the piano, of course.
Damn, going on one of these days. This is one of the
Whoops.
days where I was actually just, you know,
The
drawing
music
process.
stopped, and I'm like, oh no, something bad is going to happen.
I mean, yeah, something bad is happening. Nerd.
Oh,
God.
shit.
Two of us. And who knows how many get.
Just the two of us. Two
Wait.
cannons. We have two
heck?
cannons, one on each side. What fucking creature are we fighting? Thing, or we gotta be fighting some kind of sea monster, right? Because we're on the ocean, right?
Alrighty. As I sit here trying
How do I
desperately to
help?
actually get us a freaking.
I just ignored you there for a sec.
Battle music. Just the two of us, and William, and eventually Carter. So
Spoilers.
it'll eventually be just the three of us.
Stop spoiling.
Is this the right one?
Is it?
Damn.
I don't know.
It is not. That's not what I was looking for.
Here, I'll provide battle music. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-ba.
Well, that's
Ba-bam.
well, that sucks. Okay.
Damn. I have you know I was the lead in a musical. How dare you? It was very successful. Every night
Why
we
is
sold
this
out.
not working?
Uh-oh. I mean, I hear something.
Hearing
Sounds
things?
ominous.
I'm sorry, I have this on mute.
It sounds very ominous.
Oh, that's spooky.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Okay.
I thought that was just the regular
The wind.
voices.
It's actually oddly quiet.
Okay.
Oh,
It's the
if you
way-
go to your
Alright,
go to the settings bar, you can
I
turn
thought
it
it was
up.
just the regular
in the
voices.
audio
No,
video.
this is that.
Okay. As in the dark of the night, William's exhausted. He's not paying much attention until you hear William yell out
Oh god.
an
Oh,
alarm
no.
as something seems to something has boarded the ship.
Has what?
Boarded the ship from
Something
the deep.
boarded the fucking ship on the ocean.
Yes.
Like,
As from below,
Wow.
you
away.
hear the sounds of magic and growls of some form of creature.
Oh
Kidding.
no. From below, you said?
Yes.
that is
You
boarding
well, you
the
guys are
ship.
down in the
That
hole.
sounds like this.
We're in the bowels of the ship. Is it in the bowels of the ship?
No, it is on the deck, and you hear William yell out in alarm.
Oh,
Okay.
Cinnamon, no.
Silas is instantly running up there.
Cinnamon, no. They're up there fixing the TV.
Oh no.
Cinnamon,
Alright, where the heck are my assets? Where's the thing?
they're so distracted by fixing the TV, they probably haven't even noticed.
Alrighty.
Let's go
Woo.
kill them.
Oh no.
Hi, yes,
Those
I am
things
trying
don't
to
move.
add... Quit trying to highlight the damn thing, I'm trying to put it on the fucking board. Why are you
I'm
being an
trying to
asshole?
find- Okay, there's the entrance.
Oh,
Like,
that's a
it's kind of
premium
like-
asset. Well, why the fuck would you show me
I
that?
don't like the look of that. I checked on stream.
Silas is not on the
Make sure
sails.
everybody was behaving,
I
yeah.
can just make out like the little door, like the trap door to the stairs from
Cinnamon
there.
is just
So
there.
He's
Fixing
he's,
the TV
in,
still.
he's there in that area.
Alrighty, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
I need to actually make you guys a better battle map, because this is kind of like off on the grid.
Yeah.
Okay, initiative you said?
Yes.
What the
Oh,
fuck is that,
shit.
guys?
That doesn't look good.
That's just D20, I think.
Yep, d20 plus your dexterity mods, unless you got something spicy to add to it.
Oh, those
Alright.
are different levels of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
top
thought
one.
that those are 3 separate ships.
Hold on. let
No,
me
no, no,
check
these are all the same
that
ship.
shit real quick.
Alright.
That's the inside of the
That's two,
captain's
okay.
quarters,
So that's two.
with like the bear rug and everything, and then the one with all the crates is the bottom, like the bowels of the ship.
Okay.
Okay,
How'd that happen? Did I
let's
just...
roll initiative.
How'd that
2.
happen?
Everyone rolling.
Oops. I missed it. My bad. Wrong thing.
Alrighty, one. And now I need
Yeah.
everyone's
Ah,
initiative.
fuck it.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
I'll say
okay.
my last prayers to Santa. Here we go.
You
Alright.
really fucked this up, Randy. You fucked this
I
up.
don't like this.
Okay, so I got a 14.
Ah, fuck it.
Alrighty. And what did Altair get?
And
God damn it, it's a 6.
oh fuck.
Wait. An 8.
Oh,
Alrighty.
It's not better, but it's...
it's
Okie dokie. From alright, as you have all awoken and are making your way towards the top of the ship, you hear the sounds of battle and of something being launched and William yelling out in pain, as it seems something has managed to attack William.
Damn it.
We have to save him.
Santa be damned. My religion is a lie.
Alrighty. So, as the creature did actually get first in the initiative order, it does make an attack against William. He does miss, thankfully, for William's sake.
Oh,
I got caught there.
oh, thank God. I swear if it killed William, I would have been
I
so
swear.
fucking mad.
That's valid.
Bro, that's
He's
that
such
was
a
neat.
he's such an
You
amazing
being shot a
guy.
shift.
Alrighty,
I
so
don't
what's
like the food? Cinnamon?
Yeah. Oh god, no.
Cinnamon.
wow? That's what you guys think of Silas? Or that's what you guys think, Silas? Okay. So Silas,
Yes.
you are able to use your movement to make it to the top, to the deck on your first turn. You do still have your action. As you make it to the deck, you do see that a water elemental has climbed out from the sea and is attacking your ship. Seemingly, you
My
have.
gun would still work, right?
Hell nah. I'm an owl.
You
I'm
are.
That is
I
your
don't
good
actually
side.
know much about the elemental races and all that stuff. And monsters and whatnot, so I don't know much about them. Are they weak to fire? I could use Firebolt.
Oh my god.
You. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. You are aware enough of Pokemon in the real world to know that you don't put out water with fire.
You don't.
I'm just gonna try and shoot it
Why?
Alrighty.
with my pistol.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit. As you see, this water elemental is very
It's a
clearly
water
attempting to get to William.
Okay,
Okay,
that is a
that
17.
works. I'm cursing.
Does that
I'm cursing
pass?
Santa.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, a 17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
Well, fuck Santa, I guess.
Where's D10? There it is. That is going to be 5 damage.
Okie dokie, 5 damage. As your shot rings out with a loud crack across the night sky, the creature pauses as an assault. And it if it'll let me actually control the damn thing, and it slowly turns to face you.
Holy shit. Shit.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I got its attention. Why did I do that?
Thrill.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all
I
I can
died
do,
today.
I think.
Alrighty. As next up in the initiative order is actually William, who I still need to actually make a token for, since apparently he's just going to be here now. As William pops back over the railing behind the helm.
Well,
And-
do something!
The fuck you expect me to do? Water's not supposed to be alive. And he's going to fire. And he's going to fire his crossbow at it, as that's about the only thing that he has. And he's going to actually roll really fucking well to hit the damn thing. Apparently.
Nice!
Oh, God.
He has that crossbow and scimitar, right? Or not scimitar. Is it a scimitar?
Yeah, he's got a scimitar. All right,
Mhm.
and he actually rolls pretty well on damage. It's
Well,
8
please be
damage.
okay.
However, the creature does seem resistant to this damage and only takes 4.
Oh my God.
Ah, shit.
I think we need something to cool it down before we
So
hit it.
it's resistant to crossbow bolts, was it?
We need to make it solid somehow.
How? But a gunshot does damage to it? That's odd.
I don't
Oh,
know how that
right. That gun's not magical.
It is not magic.
Well then.
So, yeah. I'll let that stand because I fucked up, but yeah, that you should have done half damage.
Well,
my bad.
Save.
My beat.
Apparently nobody uses them.
If only I was here, I could actually help.
You'll be here soon, I promise. Next up,
I don't know if it's resistant to.
Resistant to a fucking sword.
I don't know if this is weak to it, but I have frostbite, which deals cold damage. So. I
who
don't know.
knows? You're not here.
Yeah.
Not yet.
For the time though, we are going to move on to Altair. Altair, you were down in the bowels of the
Oh,
ship.
God,
You
here we
hear
go.
the sounds of yelling and fighting.
Yeah.
You are able to use your movement to get to the deck of the ship.
But it's Silas. Silas.
You hear William yell out in terror and pain.
Never mind. I gotta get up there.
Silas and William are in trouble, but
Hello, welcome to the world's most backwards ass campaign, where we actually care about the DMPC more than the PCs.
Look, I care about everybody but
Except
Silas. If I
for
haven't made it clear.
All right, you are able to get out of the ship and onto the deck with your movements.
Okay.
You get onto the deck and you see that there is a very pissed off water elemental that kind of just has like a bullet and a crossbow bolt just kind of like floating around inside of it.
I've never been more scared of a water spirit.
Right. What do
And
you
look at my
do?
feathers.
What you gonna do, Altair?
Say. God, I wish I was a chicken right now.
Why are we all scared of the giant water thing?
I'm scared. I'm not scared. I don't want to have to clean my feathers after this. I am an owl, and we do not have the insulated feathers, okay? This takes work.
Just hit it.
All right, what you doing? It is your turn, Altair.
Save. Alter says, just to be clear, I'm doing things just to make sure that William's okay. I guess
Here?
I should attack then.
Indeed, you should.
That was
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Donde está la música?
Okay, there it is again.
¿Dónde está música?
I am an owl.
Wait, do you have a crossbow or anything? No?
Any spell?
No, you don't have anything ranged at all.
Wait, you do have
Any
the spear.
spells?
You can throw the spear.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a fighter. Huh.
Yeah, you can throw the spear, right? Aren't spears
It's-
throwable?
Yeah, it can throw a spear.
Yeah, you should try to throw the spear at the monster,
Okay,
Then.
okay.
because you don't have the movement speed to get there.
Uh-huh. Alright. Now how the fuck do I roll dice again?
Well, you pick them up and then you drop them.
I don't have physical dice.
Yeah.
If you're using Roll20, it's the left hand tabs.
Oh, thank God, okay.
It's the one right above the question mark, and then you can roll a d20 to see if you hit the monster. I
Alright.
will say a 17 hit it, so it's lower than a 17. AC is lower than a 7. How'd you
What
get a
the
6?
I don't know. I clicked the thing.
That's
it said
2
6.
6s in a row.
How the fuck? Yeah, nah, bro. Anyways. That's knowing y'all.
Well,
Damn. Okay.
wait, did you add your
Oh, I did not.
attack modifier to it? To this, like,
Yeah,
with the
let me.
spear?
Oh,
What's the
thank
spear's
fuck.
hit DC?
Oh, thank fuck. +5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's high.
Yeah. Altair's a little min-max to hell. Alrighty. So what's that total?
11.
All right, 11 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
No!
Oh, thank fuck.
So it's lower. Its AC is lower than an 11.
As this is a bit of a homebrew. This is not a full-on water elemental. This is a lesser water elemental.
Thank fuck. Thank Santa.
Count yourself lucky, because if this is an actual water elemental, yeah, it would one-shot you.
Oh yeah.
We're not interested in
What am I
killing you
supposed
guys
to be
yet.
rolling for damage?
The spear has a.
Spear is a
The damage
D10,
thing.
right?
I think it's. Let me check.
It says a 1d6 +3 on.
Yeah.
D&D
So
Beyond.
1d6 plus 3. So roll a d6 and then add 3 to it.
Okay.
Ooh.
4.
Ouch.
4. Let's go.
All right, and you take.
We need to get you some physical dice or something because not even Roll20 is being kind to
Yeah,
you.
none of the dice, none of the digital dice are playing nice.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I still need to try and get these dice reset to astronomy.
Good thing that I am fucking. It's a good thing Alter's cracked at the craft.
Bro, you like
Alright.
barely did it.
The water elemental, you manage it like jerks its shoulder back as you embed the spear in it, and then it just like your spear is now just like stuck through the watery
There's a
shell of the
only-
elemental,
Big
just
thing.
kind of floating there.
Wait, do I put
Gross.
emoji?
I don't know why, but this thing, the monster itself is gross. And I
It
don't
looks
know
like
why.
it looks like that. You know that fucking ad with like the. It looks like
It looks like a weird
Baymax.
baby. Yeah, like Baymax.
Yeah, but
Essentially,
it's
kinda.
Baymax's uglier cousin.
Okie dokie, that is Altair's turn. Now, what is your movement, good sir? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, as there is a mast here, as it walks towards you, its body splits in two and just kind of like orbs
Yeah, I was about to say,
around
that's
the
what-
mast.
That's where I sleep.
Oh no! Oh no! No no!
I told you we need
fuck.
some altars. Yo, if any of y'all do some ice spells or some shit to make this thing solid, I don't know.
Alright, and it is a.
Oh,
Alright, and
I want to boil the thing. I
it
wanna
is
boil
going
it
to
with
attempt
fireball.
to attack Silas, as Silas is the first one to hit it.
Oh no! I'm always attacked first.
Alright,
It's
that
like-
is a 17 to hit.
Jeez, yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Alright, you lucked out as you take 2 bludgeoning damage and 1 cold damage.
Okay,
there you
so I'm
go.
just gonna remove that from the temporary hit points.
Yep. So,
Done.
3 total.
I still have 4 temporary hit points. Yay.
Alrighty. And now it's going to make its second
Altair's
attack
a very
against.
nice
It's
choice
going to make
to
its second
attack.
attack against Altair. And it is going to get a nat 1 and miss wildly.
Ah,
Fuck you,
As each of
you
its attacks is
weird
it's
blob.
slamming its amoeba-like arms onto the deck, attempting to squish you.
Ah, the bird's too quick, bitch.
It is your turn now, Silas. What will you do?
Alright,
if
I am
Altair
going
was not
to.
fucking
Is it?
cracked.
Is it? I can't really tell. Is it in range?
It is within melee range of you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I am going to take. Silas is going to take the short sword, and
This is the
Try
roughest
and-
food ever.
like just like slice at it.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll the hit.
That is going to be a 12.
A 12 does hit.
All right, and then 1d6. 5.
5. 5 half to 2. Alrighty. And is that your turn?
I don't have any bonus actions, so yeah.
Alrighty. Next up, it is going to be William's turn. William is going to jump over the railing onto the deck to save himself an extra, to save
Oh,
himself the
bonus
movement.
action. What the fuck is this character?
And 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 30. So he can actually get just in range of the creature. And
I think
Get out
it's
of here.
the music that makes it creepy.
good.
Oh yeah, I muted that again.
How dare you? How dare you mute my atmospheric music? Alright, and William is going to attempt to stab the creature. Alright, he will
Yeah,
succeed in stabbing the creature.
Yay!
Alright, he's using this two-handed, so... Wait, no, wrong die. He's using this two-handed, so it is a d8. 7 plus his strength modifier. So that gets half to 4 damage. Just saying, guys. I don't think the normal weapons are doing much. Anybody got any of that magic that they can do? Please?
The only
I
fucking
could
thing I can
say-
do is maybe demon a little.
Yeah, we put in
It's worth a shot. Shit.
Cold effect.
I don't think I can boil this like just boiling water in a pot, but I'll try.
Please do.
Well, as William's turn is over, it is now Altair's turn again. Altair, are you just gonna give it a little schmack?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, roll to give it a little schmack.
Okay. What am I rolling again?
Alright, roll to hit.
What?
Whatever weapon you're going to use. Assume you're Is it a great sword that you
got
have?
battle axe,
Yeah, battle
Spear.
axe.
Use your battle axe because
unarmed
it's in
strike,
range.
talons.
Do
I have
the battle
choices.
axe. That does the most damage, I think.
All of them do like fucking. The unarmed strike actually probably does the most damage now I look at it, which is not okay.
With your freaking talons? That does the most?
Or is it?
It's even across the board for mostly because it's like
Yeah,
Just free,
weapons,
or have
weapons in
strike
D&D
with
need a
the
little bit of,
sword. Ow, what the
zhuzh.
fuck?
Run into
I have battle axe, I guess.
Catapult? Maybe that would help. I don't. You could maybe
I don't know
sling
what
at
we
it.
would launch at it though.
I'm gonna-
A
A
barrel?
ball of ice?
A barrel?
Would that?
Huh?
Maybe we could like smack it over the side, like launch it over the side with a
Wait,
barrel
hold on.
using catapult or
You're
something.
confusing me now.
Why is this
I think
music
they-
not
they
repeating
make
when
a
it's
public
supposed to?
kill room, so-
There it goes.
Excellent.
Alright, so everything's a +5 to Jesus Christ. This build is cracked.
Yeah. All right, just yeah, use whatever weapon. I suggest the battle axe.
Not gonna matter, everything's +3 for damage anyways. Plus the fucking 5, okay.
Alright, roll to hit.
Okay, I guess I'll use the fucking battle axe.
Yeah, unfortunately, you guys are
Okay,
still at
that's a 14.
14 hits. Nice. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, unfortunately, you guys are still at a bit too low level to have a lot of magic
Fucking
stuff
cool,
yet.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, I
So
can
1
infuse,
plus a 3,
I
'cause
can like
don't have
infuse things, but that's the most magical we can get things.
And I don't think. I think that most of them don't really make the object that you infuse magic.
Yeah.
I think next level I get a spell that would make one of my weapons magical,
will-
but that's at the moment I don't have any
I'm
magical
so glad
weapon.
I built my character the way I built my character. If these dice froze, bro. If the blade wasn't cracked, these dice froze.
All right. Reeve is joining us in a second.
Sweet.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Alright, we're trying. I'm trying to.
We need
Ah,
someone-
it
we need
still has
someone
not
who's
uploaded that.
sucking the florals.
That fucking worked. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have a little connection fit here for a moment because I've been sitting here this entire session so far trying to upload this map of Freeport, and it just didn't work. And now I managed to get it uploaded instantly, so I'm just salty. Okay. Anyway, roll that damage.
I rolled the damage already.
How much was it?
Yeah.
I got a 1, and that's +3, so it's a 4. This bird is
Alrighty.
cracked,
We've
and
done
thank God
5.
for it.
We've done 5, 5, 4, 4, and however much damage William did.
Alright, the creature is starting to lose its cohesiveness. You see that it's starting, like, where it had a more or less, like, coherent humanoid shape to its body, it's now starting to fall apart. You see water starting to drip off of it as it's starting to lose the magic that held it together.
Thank God. It's looking ugly as hell on the screen.
Alrighty. Next up is the water elemental, who is going to make who is going to turn around at the thing that stabbed him in the back.
Oh, William.
I'm says William. Fuck.
Oh, fuck. As the creature definitely fucking hits William.
No.
Also, hi Reeve.
Oh, is Reeve in chat already?
No.
Reeve joined the voice, but they're muted.
Oh. Alright, as total, William takes 5 damage. William is now bloodied. He does not have a lot of HP. Oh, fuck me!
We need to get that man some HP somehow.
Ow.
Yeah.
William actually already was hit by the water elemental whenever the battle first started, so he's been hit twice
God,
now.
please don't. God, no, not William.
I got the
William,
bloody wound thing.
Take Silas is dead.
Ow! Hold on.
Fuck you, bird.
Alrighty, and next is going to attack. Damn, Silas again with its second attack.
My God.
I'm just
Does
bullying
a
Silas.
does a 12 hit you, Silas?
What are the rules? If is it like if it meets it?
If it meets it, then it
my AC
hits.
is 12. Yeah,
Alright.
it hits then.
Alrighty. Oof, that's not good. You take 2 bludgeoning damage and 4 cold damage.
Ouch. Well, my temporary hit points are gone.
Oh dear! You seem to be in a spot of bother.
Oh my god.
I noticed, and boy is that cold.
I forgot about the odd.
Alright, and that is the water elemental's turn. Next up is Silas again.
Yeah, let's go.
You fucking toilet water.
Really?
Yes.
Ulster stares at Silas and goes, "Really? That's
What
the
else
best you
am I
got?
gonna call it?
I don't know. Literally
Alright, I'm
anything
swinging.
else."
It has a name. His name is just Glub Glub Glub.
That is an 11.
11 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. What are you hitting him with?
The short sword.
Okie
Again,
dokie.
it's close. 4.
4 damage. Okay. Creature is still alive. It is, however, very wounded.
Yes.
Next up is William. Let's see.
Oh god, here we go. Mm-hmm.
One moment.
Also, Reeve, if you want to jump in and, like, steal the kill on the weird water spirit
I'm
thing,
here to
please
steal
help.
the kill. Okay, so I kind of wake up and
Thank God.
realize,
Aaron
oh,
finally woke
something is
up.
happening.
Yeah, roll initiative for
Yeah,
me,
roll
Reeve.
initiative.
Okay, let me just get my dice. Ah, I had my
Finally, I
dice.
can
I
get
had
back to my
everything.
true role.
I'm so sorry.
The overpowered bird that just does not.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens.
I swear, I didn't mean to.
Here, I'll try to I'll try to remind you a bit better next time.
One.
I completely-
I got a 1.
All right. You wake up, huh? And you hear the sounds of roaring of a creature and of battle and of yelling on the top deck, as well as the telltale sign of "No, William."
Save him, please.
I
You
guess
do
something
awaken.
happened.
You are, however, at the end of initiative, and there are still 2 more turns before you're on the board.
Okay.
Just
No, that
take
makes
the time
sense.
to look.
Next up in the initiative, however, is William, who is going to
Let's go. Initiative. Train
Let's
where
see.
I was last. Let's go.
Eventually, William's going to like we're gonna be in a situation where we don't have William to do a little bit of extra damage.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
fucked.
William is going to attempt to slash the creature once again with his scimitar. And William's going to fucking crit, apparently.
Just used to like ice
Oh
attacks.
my gosh, really?
Yeah, William fucking crits! Okay.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
god.
Hi, William. You are aware that you're supposed to be
Yo,
an NPC,
William,
right?
Pulling that weight.
So that is...
I just want to be part of the team.
That's 8 plus 6 plus his strength modifier, which is plus 2, so that's 16.
Oh wow.
The...
You just like cleave the thing in half.
Alright, William might be a little pissed off as he uppercuts the creature after the creature forces him onto a knee from that previous blow. And he uppercuts it across the creature's back as he turns it to him. The creature and the wound that William leaves in the creature causes a torrent of water to pour out of the creature. It kind of looks like a half-empty bag of like water. You know how it's like all weird
Oh,
and
like
wobbly.
deflates or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's deflating heavily. It is still alive though.
My
Still
feathers.
alive?
Yes, it is still alive. As we move on to
My
Altier's
feathers.
turn.
Alright, Altier, quick, just one more poke.
But my feathers.
Alright, roll the
I am
hit.
an owl. I do not got that insulated feathers. This is gonna take forever to clean up.
help you if you just kill the fucking thing.
Okay, jeez. I'm gonna do it right though.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, how far am I in range for a melee attack?
Yeah. It hasn't moved since it's kind of surrounded at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
William's
never
got it.
tried the unhand
William's
strikes. Okay.
behind it, we're in front of it.
I do an unarmed strike.
Alright, roll to hit.
18 plus 5, 23.
Alrighty, 23 hits. And as it only has 1 HP left. 1 fucking HP.
Just like
You-
it gives it a little poke.
You use your bird kung fu. You punch through the creature. You grab something in the center of it and pull it out. It looks just like a blob of water, but it like pulsates and beats in your hand almost like a heart.
Oh.
And
Oh
you
my God, I'm keeping it. I'm not even gonna eat. I'm keeping it.
oh you're keeping it. Unfortunately, it does begin to dissolve as you pull it out of the creature. As it is still made out of water. There's nothing to keep from this. It is literally just sentient water. I'm sorry. It kind of looks and feels like a giant one of those Orbeez.
Oh, girls.
That's
My
disgusting.
feathers.
All right, and with that, the creature collapses with a as it turns into just salt water that spreads across the deck.
God damn it.
Fuck me, that hurt. Ow.
Here.
Oh my
Okay,
God, William.
I'm gonna quickly use.
Alter runs over as soon as they hear William.
I'm gonna use. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use Cure Wounds on William because we can just eat some food.
But that would be kind of weird. God damn. How can
There's
you do that?
nothing.
Stylus, come on. The peeps hurt.
How hurt is
What?
William?
Let's see. William has 2 hit points left.
Oh my
Okay,
fucking
yeah,
God.
I am definitely using Cure Wounds on him.
See, the thing is, I never actually, technically speaking, William is the chef class, so I never actually gave him proper stats, like leveled stats. I didn't upgrade his HP or anything.
Eddie.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna be fighting on the deck with us,
Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna have to give him an actual stat block.
probably.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna use Cure Wounds on him. Poor fellow.
Ugh,
Alright, that's
okay.
1d8 plus 3.
Thanks.
That's gonna be 7. 7 hit points in all.
Finally, the nurse is coming.
Oh god. Oh god, I just felt my
Cinnamon,
rib pop
I love
back into
cinnamon.
place. That's gross.
Yo.
It's not a
Cinnamon's still
pleasant
fixing that
process.
goddamn TV on the deck, by the way.
Do not disturb the man working the TV. We need that thing. How else are we gonna stream D&D?
Well. Alright, and with this, Aran, you do manage to get up to the deck to see what all the commotion was. Or Aaron, sorry.
Cinnamon's still just there,
Hey, what's
fixing the TV
all this commotion?
on the deck.
I nearly.
Well, you.
It's okay, I just nearly died.
Well, while you were sleeping, we fought sentient
feathers
water,
are
and
Ruined.
William here nearly fucking died.
Ow.
My feathers, Silas.
I got better.
You're welcome. Now, please,
My
Joe,
feathers,
get yourself
Silas.
killed.
Alright.
We need you.
William's gonna pick himself up shakily and go, okay, my watch is over.
You gave
Uh,
the word, Silas.
Aaron, since you're up and already on the deck, have fun. It's your watch.
Okay.
I am not letting you off the hook, Silas. My
Ow.
feathers.
Why is it my fault? You fucking sentient owl.
It was William's watch. Alright, and
That's
with that, we're
Hello,
going to go
Silas,
ahead and
I
skip
can't say
everyone
this.
else's watch because the rest of the night does go by peacefully.
Oh, thank
Damn.
God.
That was racist, Silas. Cancel on Twitter, please.
cancels Silas on Twitter for calling them a sentient bird.
I have a
Sentient's a
basic
strong
and air
word.
program.
Alrighty. As a new day dawns, and you all do still have rations enough for William to cook for you one more time. Or no. Yeah, you have enough rations for him to cook for you 3 more times. So after this, it'll be 2. So, wrong thing.
Just hanging out.
Hi, my name is Teddy, and I can't tell the difference between a D10 and a D20. Oof. Well, William's meal today is a little bit off. Seems that it seems that he's using what's left of the large fish that you had caught previously, and it's not the greatest quality after a couple days.
Yeah.
You only receive 1 temporary hit point today.
What about the current HP? Does that get, like, healed up?
As it is a long rest, your actual HP is healed, but your temporary hit points are gone.
I can't believe I took
Right.
no damage right there.
Yeah, you lucked out. That I rolled like shit trying to attack
It
you
was
specifically.
fucking cracked.
I can't believe,
Ow.
like, when it comes to those kinds of rolls, you really did, like, outshine with those rolls. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Anyway.
I was gently scared for his life.
what?
I was
mean,
wanting you guys to die in the
we were gonna handle it. I knew, like, it. Not an actual, like, water spirit. That thing would have killed us all instantly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Water
We're all
elementals are
fucking
like
two.
against 2.5 people because William still doesn't have character stats. He has a couple abilities, but that's about it. Anyway, it is a new day, so Altair, go ahead and roll a D100 for me, or your random encounters for the day.
Okay. Rolling a D100.
Oops, did not mean to do that.
Good.
That is the wrong tab.
52.
52, you say?
Oh,
A
God.
52. What does a 52
It better be food.
Well, you'll
Something
see.
to fix these goddamn feathers.
Wow.
Huh. Well, that's convenient. Alrighty, Altair, since it's yours, go ahead and roll perception for me as you are all sailing across the sea on this fine day.
I swear to God, if it's not an island that is packed full with feather gel or some shit.
Feather gel. Nice.
Alright, what am I doing? Perception?
Yes.
Okay. 8.
8.
Yeah, we need to
8.
get you some physical dice.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary and your day goes by peacefully.
God damn it.
Can I roll perception?
Nope.
Aw.
Alrighty, and...
That doesn't mean I missed the island of fucking hair. Like feather gel.
Alright, and with that, a lot of you have made your way to the Isle of Freeport. I don't know,
Huzzah!
I don't know what this is,
And
but I
got
don't need it.
part of my feathers fixed. Let's go.
Alright, let me go ahead and move all of you guys over here. One moment, let me make sure I'm the right layer.
Finally, yeah. Oh, fuck. Gam's gonna fucking kill me.
Okay, it's no longer blank. It loaded.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks cool.
It's not done. The map of Freeport is not done yet. I do still have all the fun little details I gotta put on there.
I can see what you mean, like the red and the gold and everything, like they're actually designated. That's really cool.
Thank you, I do try.
This looks awesome, dude.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we docked?
Alright, one moment. Boop, boop, boop. Let me grab your
Trying to-
token. It seems to have escaped from me.
I'm just like trying to think, what house is Silas?
Oh,
wow, that's a
you
big
you are on the wrong layer. You are on the token layer. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Also, you are 8 kinds of too big. You
Yeah. That shape does not look like. There we go. That's
So-
more like it.
if you like to zoom in on the map, it's a little bit lower quality than I would like, but we'll have to make do for now. There are 2 ship docks in each district, excluding the farming districts. They're at each of the corners of the district. So, this one here is one that you are the most familiar with, Silas.
Oh, thank the fucking seas.
Even.
Wow.
Grandma's going to fucking kill me.
She is. Should we be worried?
No, we shouldn't. Nothing to worry about, friends. Well,
Also, with this 2 million, we might be worried. We might need to worry.
Worrying
well, everyone.
is good.
So if you haven't been, welcome to Freeport. This is where my Artificer's Guild resides.
He immediately starts tuning out of Silas's conversation.
That is not the one I was looking for. Is this it? That doesn't seem right. No, that's Middle Eastern. What the fuck? Oh.
Is there a hair gel, please?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a feather gel, please?
Feathered? Like a hairstyle, but for feathers? Okay, let's hold that thought for a bit while I try to get my freaking audio to work
Yeah,
right.
hold that thought. You know, like I'm not looking like a complete mess right now.
Everyone, welcome to the Gold District of Freeport. This is where my
Silas,
Artificer's
do you know
Guild-
a feather gel place?
No, I don't. You can find one in the city, I'm pretty sure.
Alrighty.
But as I was...
I will allow you all to put your tokens on the board for wherever you wish to go.
Right.
And you point me in the direction.
Alright.
Okay, so if you go to your character thing on Roll20,
I was asking Silas. What the hell? What is
and
it?
you can put the character token. That is really big.
Yeah, they're by the actual tiles on the board. We'll shrink you down to appropriate sizes. Oh, I cannot. Okay. That is fine. It'll work for now. I'll rearrange this later to make these squares a little smaller.
Oh, not to have
Moment.
The music is really, really loud.
Yeah,
you can
hold on.
edit the sound. You can go to
Where?
audio and video in the settings.
No,
Just
it's loud for me
the
too.
settings.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Third one, and then you can edit that.
Yeah,
Where's
tokens.
it?
There you are.
Why can I not move the token?
Alright.
You should be able to move the token.
I can't move the token.
Yeah, click your token and try to drag it.
I can't yet.
You
No.
can't?
I think you're supposed to.
I can.
I
Look,
can't. Oh,
I'm moving all around. I'm vibing. I'm just going crazy.
I still can't.
Why can't you?
here, can't we place our own tokens?
Yeah, try placing your own tokens. I'm not sure why it's not letting you.
How do I? Did I again?
Anyway, unfortunately, you guys have gotten
I
here
have no idea.
very late. It is about
That's what I can
9:30
see
at
it
night.
right
The
now.
shops are all beginning to close down for the day.
It is.
Nope.
It seems to not
Still
want
not
to
working.
work.
Try reloading the page. See if that helps.
Yes, I know this is Roll20. Blah blah blah. Still can't
Also
move it.
nothing.
And it won't let you place your own?
Nope.
Yep. Well, it is quite strange.
Life is strange sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since you're all moving as a group, we'll just have to work with Aaron right now. Oh,
All
Ren
right.
has her camera on.
Why do I have my camera on? This
Oh
is
God, why are you? Oof. Yeah, Roll20 did things. There, that hurt my ears.
Roll20 decided to fuck me over. That's what.
A little bit.
Hello? Oh, okay. Nobody's there now.
Hi.
Wooga booga
Yeah,
booga.
I'm using your token because it seems to be the only one that works.
Oh, okay. I
Uh,
see how it is.
Hold on. Let me change something really quick. Oh yeah, that's why you're supposed to be 40 by 40, not 25 by 25.
Oh. The music go.
Yeah, I don't know why the music's doing weird shit. Save settings.
Oh, it's the biggest mix-up that you've ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
An Irish song.
Good for the Irish.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Now allow me to do one tiny teeny little thing. It's okay.
Whoa, it got big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so confused by what is happening.
Okay, I'm just
Well,
gonna
we are
delete you and
extending
replace
the
you
map.
and make you bigger.
I don't know what's going
We are in the endless void.
on.
The only thing with us is a ship. That is tiny.
Yay!
What is going on?
And now it's a small island. I don't know
Now
what's
it's a
going
small
on.
island. Oh my gosh, now it doesn't exist. Oh wait, never mind, it does exist. I'm just... Oh,
Oh.
hello?
It's super big now.
There you go.
What is happening?
I'm fixing things. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna hide in my frog blanket.
Don't worry. It's online D&D stuff. Everything's scuffed all the time.
All the time, every time. Okay,
Face is scuffed all the time.
that's better. Now
I wish I
then,
had my own token.
as a lot of you make your way onto the deck, or onto the deck of the ship, as you begin to veer into port. As the ship docks, a dockmaster walks up to the
I mean, there's the leader now.
yeah. The dockmaster walks up to the group, walks up to the ship, clipboard in hand, checking it, looking very confused as he calls up the ship. Oi! You're not on any list. Who owns this vessel and what are you doing here?
The Penelvian family owns this vessel. They-
Penelvian? Ship ain't under Penelvian ships, mate. Come down here, let's get it sorted. Wait a minute.
It's a new vessel. We have to register it. I'm sorry.
Okay. My apologies. You are one of the Penelvians. Silas, right?
Yes, I am.
You've dealt with this dockmaster a handful of times. Where you're new to, where you're the baby of the family, you've just gotten into the actual meat and potatoes of the business. Typically, whoever you were shadowing on your previous expeditions would be the one to deal with the dockmaster. Now it's you.
Yay! I'm a big boy now.
Wait a minute.
Damn it.
Wait, hold up. I thought she was dead.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah. I got word that your ship sunk. I had
No.
a funeral for you and everything.
The ship wrecked on this old island. The crew behind me is the ones that survived. We kind of sort of took this ship from a pirate named Captain Chuckles?
Wait. You stole that from Captain Chuckles.
Yes, we did. I know.
Fucking amazing.
There's a lot of-
Alright, come down here. Let's get you sorted, get the vessel registered.
Thank you, good man. I don't think I've ever caught your name.
It's Jim.
Ah, Jim. Right. I
Also dressed up to Scotland in the background.
usually one of the other members deals with all of these docking things.
Aye, they were saying that you went on. They sent you out on your first solo expedition. They were a mite bit upset about the whole ship sinking thing. You might want to go and clear that up as soon as possible.
I don't know who's going to be more mad, Silver or Gam.
Let's see. Nope. I've dealt with your family quite a bit. If I had to venture a guess, I'd say it's gonna be Gam Gam. She's probably gonna whack you upside the head with something. I'd recommend going in with a helmet.
There's just like a tiny bit of a terrified squeak from Silent. She's gonna fucking kill me.
Alright. You got... There's one little thing, though. I see you don't got... I recognize you, but I see you don't got your signet ring to put your family's seal on documents.
Right. That kind of was lost.
Oh, tell you what, mate. Tell you what. We'll hold the ship we'll hold the ship for you until you get back here with a new signet ring. Knowing you're like, I bet you got a whole drawer sitting around somewhere.
Right, thank you. That's very kind of you. Alright. Silas, like, turns to the rest of the crew. So, who wants to meet my family?
Sounds good to me.
Altair looks up and from playing something.
You're Hano?
Says,
So, the thing about my, Artificers Guild, it's, a bit of a family business.
oh god.
Everyone in the guild is related in some way.
I hope none of them get married.
How dare you?
Altair turns and sports a questioning view at like Afghan for that comment.
It's... Well, either way, we're going to have to meet them, so come along.
Okay.
Altair just shrugs.
Alrighty, so your family's guild. Let me go ahead and drag you onto the board whether you like it or not. Alright, well, we're just gonna use Aaron today. This particularly large building is actually your family's guild hall. Alrighty, and as you walk up to this building, and you look along the side of it, you do actually see what is customary amongst guild members, is that they do hang black banners along the sides of the building whenever the family is in mourning.
Well, this is going to be a big fucking surprise. And so it's just like, takes the door knocker and like knocks 5 times, as is customary.
Indeed you do. You swear that the air itself seems to have paused as you do the family's customary knock upon the door.
It's like da 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 da.
It's like da 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 da, and then they have to do the da da back.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
As there's like a hushed silence from inside before you hear a voice going,
This place is huge.
"Well,
right?
somebody's got to answer it." And you hear light footsteps make their way towards the door before there's a loud clunk, and then another clunk, clang, boom, bang, crash.
I'm on my camera for this because oh my god.
As you hear the series of exactly 34 locks that are upon your guild hall's door,
Of course.
unlocking in sequence before you hear someone say "fuck," and the sequence starts over a second time as it appears that one of the safety measures was accidentally tricked. Why the hell do we have this locked like this from inside?
Silas just turns to the rest of the room, like, mouths, I'm so sorry.
Alright. Before eventually the door
Ground.
creaks open. Need to oil the
Area
damn thing.
bugs.
Before you see the familiar face of Felix, your gnomish brother, your gnomish uncle, looking up at you. He just looks at you up at your blank face. Dot dot dot. Before he turns around and yells into the guild hall. Debbie, you owe me 25 gold. I told you I wasn't dead. The fuck you say?
I'm sorry.
Felix, do you... Please tell me she's in a good mood today.
I swear when I get my hands on that little shit. And Felix just swings the door open, stands back, puts his hands up, and
I feel like I'm intruding on something.
and there is, you hear the familiar sound of stomping as your elderly grandmother Debbie stomps down the stairs to the second level. Why is this so quiet?
Silas just
That's not the lad that I was thinking of. What the fuck?
He's just like really stiff, like, hi, Debbie.
Where the fuck have you been? And she reaches through the doorway, grabs you by your ear, and drags you into the guild hall. I swear, never in all my days would I think that my grandkids would give me so much grief.
Also, just like,
Okay,
what?
Basically, there was the
No, wait,
storm
come
and...
on.
Excuses, young man. As this is going on, Felix gives the rest of you a apologetic look, and he goes, why don't you all come on in? Sorry about this. She's a little emotional. I'll show you emotional, you little shit!
I'm just like, someone needs to
Is this
draw
happening?
that. Just like this,
On it.
5'2" fucking
Let
old
me get the
lady,
grand pad out.
like full.
Yeah, I'm trying to
white
fix
hair,
it. I don't know what the fuck it's doing.
holding this 6-foot tall man by the ear.
Ew, that's not the
Straight out
fucking music I
telling, let's
wanted.
go. I'm in. Hmm?
Awesome.
Daddy, you said something?
Trying to fix the audio. There it is.
Yeah. Okay, so...
No, we fucked up again.
Gam, please,
Oh, no. You will explain this to the whole family. At once. I'm sure Popeye would just love to hear all about this.
Oh, I mean, he'd laugh at it, but okay.
Also, do you have any idea what kind of grief you caused your sister?
Oh.
And as Silas is sitting there reeling from that thought, the rest of you are brought into the guild hall. It is a clusterfuck. The guild hall itself, while it looks from the outside as a massive, spacious building, inside it is cramped. There are workstations, desks everywhere. Some of them hanging precariously from walls and from the ceiling, in fact. As you see, there are also the interior of the building is a whir of cogs, pipes, steam, and various mechanical features.
It's just like Temple I grew up in, except with
Oh my
all
gosh,
the futuristic
Teddy.
things.
Teddy, I just want to say, you got it, like, spot on. That's almost perfect.
Oh, wait, hold on. And Gam Gam reaches over and grabs a lever along one of the walls, gives a solid yank down, and outside the banners, the black banners, are furled up automatically into the walls and quickly replaced with the normal yellow and gold banners for your family that shoot out of the mechanical slots in the wall. There we go. Now it doesn't look like we're crying over nothing.
Oh. Yeah, I probably deserve that.
Now then, let me go get the rest of them. I'm sure everybody'd love to hear all about it.
Already been the laughing stock far too many times. Oh,
Alright, and your grandmother walks over to another switch on the wall. And she looks at you and goes, big one, take about 3 steps back if you don't mind. Oh,
understood.
are you there? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Reeve, she asked Aaron to take 3 steps back as you were all standing inside of this, inside of the workshop.
I'll do that. I'll stand. I'll take 3 steps back. Okay,
Oh, it's
lady.
Perfect,
Please
right
don't hurt
there.
me.
And she yanks down another lever, and the entire building shakes suddenly, and you hear a series of screaming coming from various points across the building. As suddenly
Oh, no.
the room begins to shift, the various mechanisms of the room shifting and sliding into places, as various desks, workstations, and other mechanisms are all. You've seen. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Transformers, or if that's like the old school
I have,
Transformers.
I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, imagine that, but from the inside.
That
All these
does
stuff,
everything.
all these various workstations, desks, and everything else, all fold up and slide into various positions inside of the
God,
walls. And as where you see that you were standing a moment ago, Aaron, a panel in the floor slides open, and a massive gold inlaid ornate dining table that seats at least 20 people begins to rise out of the floor in sections before all the sections snap together and the table is set. At which point, from the ceiling, several systems of pulleys and gears drop down chairs to line the sides of the table, as well as one massively ornate chair at the head of the table.
Entire time that this is happening, Alter's everything's just been happening. Alter's just there, still trying to fix his feathers.
And at this point, the screaming has not stopped until you see, coming from the ceiling, a series of glass and glass and brass tubes start to lower down from the ceiling over top of various chairs around the table. And you see, several people screaming are dropped directly into the table, or into the chairs next to the table.
Oh my gosh, are they like pneumatic?
Yes.
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 Oh my gosh.
That's exactly what it is.
Uh,
If you think it's something, then it's probably that. This house is full of way too much shit. It's bigger on the inside.
all right, and correct me. What did you say your relationship with Beckett was? What's he to your family? Or in the family?
Beckett is the... He is the... one of the, guild merchant, like...
Well, yeah, but you said that Lori married into the family, and she's Beckett's wife. But what's Becky's
Beckett
family
is-
relation?
Beckett is, Silas's uncle.
Okay, so you don't have any cousins or anything yet that you know of.
He does, but they're not, like, too much importance.
Okay.
In this, at least.
Well, Beckett is unpromptly dumped into his chair upside down. Oh God, my head! Damn it, Ma! Can't you just give us a little warning? I could walk here. I don't need the tube. It was an emergency. Look who decided to scare the fuck out of us.
Hi, Uncle Beckett.
Ma, you owe me 25 gold.
Did everyone bet on me? That's a bit
Probably.
surprising.
Oh, by the way, and Beckett rights himself as they're still screaming as various other of your siblings are being drawn from different parts of the house. Beckett stands up. Beckett is a very large man by your family standards. He's kind of the brute force muscle of your family. he grabs a tube that's 2 chairs away from him and tilts it up to point it directly at you, Silas. And he yells, "Incoming!" As your sister Aurelia is promptly fired from the cannon directly at you. Roll a dexterity saving throw. As Ren has a melt.
Oh my
Well,
god.
this is happening.
That's amazing. I love this. Okay.
Wait, what?
That is going to be a 12.
Alright, a 12 is not enough. You are promptly shot with your sister. You take 1 bludgeoning damage as you and your sister are now knocked prone onto the floor in front of your party members.
Ooh, now I just lost my temporary hit point. How dare you?
as Aurelia sits there a moment groaning, pulls herself up, where she looks down and immediately bursts into tears. Oh my god, Silas! It is ugly crying.
Hey, hi. Hi. Yes, I'm alive.
I knew you were alive. And she goes, "Fuck you, Grandma, you owe me 25 gold. God damn it, I'm gonna go broke from this."
You're the richest one among us. Come on.
Not anymore!
Oh, fuck you.
And over the next about 35 seconds, the various other members of your family are unceremoniously dumped into their chairs. Your various cousins, your Aunt Lori, and Aunt Silver are both dumped into their chairs. Your various cousins come and take their places. There's lots of yelling of "You owe me 25 gold now." And from a... However, there is no pipe that shoots out your grandfather into his ornate chair at the head of the table. He instead walks in from a curtained room into the back of the the central hall. There's a series of thumps as you hear the familiar sound of his ornate cane rapping onto the floor as he makes his way into the chamber. Pushing aside the curtain, he goes, Well, you'll have to tell me how your business deal went, Silas. By the way, Debbie, that's 25 gold. Melodramatic, that one.
I mean, the personalities, Teddy, are almost completely perfect. Just like
I'm glad.
like, oh,
Alright.
man.
The table, however, there is a spot for Silas. You know exactly where your spot is. However, as you all look at this old man with his cane, his white beard so long that it nearly drags the ground, and he does have one brass eye that he looks around the room with. His other eye is always shut. Ironically, he has an eye patch over the shut eye. He doesn't have an eye patch over the eye that's actually missing. Who knew? As he looks around, his robotic eye twitching to look at the lot of you, he goes, Need more chairs. And he taps his, and he slams his cane down on the ground 3 times. For the building shakes again, and another 2 sections of table rise up out of the ground with chairs around it. There we are, chairs for everyone. As he makes his way to the table. And he gestures to the lot of you. Sit! If you're here, then your friends are Silas's, which means you may as well be family. Are you all hungry?
Yes.
Good! And he slams his cane down a second time, as more pneumatic tubes slide down from above from the ceiling and promptly drop plate settings on the table in front of you. Dinner will be a few more minutes. I'm afraid
ask for food.
doesn't.
Orchard instead
But
asks,
you didn't.
do you
didn't,
have
okay?
feather gel?
Feather gel. Oh, right. And he whacks his cane against a spot on the wall that a panel like folds out, and there's a small shelf of various cosmetics in it.
Water.
And
And he just-
And he grabs a small canister before he tosses it towards you. It doesn't quite make it. It lands on the table and bounces before it rolls directly in front of you.
Ultra whispers, "Thank you."
You're welcome,
Opens
young
the
one.
can.
Now then, Silas, you have some explaining to do. We'll get to what I assume is the fun part later. First things first, how'd the business deal go?
Well, I didn't exactly fail, but... Well, They didn't exactly explain it, but they couldn't accept the deal. I don't exactly know what else to do.
At this point, Silver lets out a sigh. I figured that deal wouldn't go through. Colston's poor as dirt at the moment. They can barely afford a pot to piss in. Still, it was worth a shot. No,
I have been thinking of things, but honestly, nothing in my head has really been a good enough idea for me.
Well, you did, however, remember they did give you the counter offer of if you can find some way to assist with the removal of the brambles that you could keep the metal from it.
We're gonna mention that in a second. Yes.
Yep.
So, they did, however, give me a counter offer, which is, well, they want us to assist in removing the brambles. The iron, whatever, you know. You know exactly what I'm talking. The metal brambles that have been infesting Colston. I can't think of anything on how we could.
And Popeye sits there stroking his beard. I have a couple ideas that might be effective, but I would need some particularly rare materials for that. That's something that we'll have to discuss at a later time. Alright, now where the hell have you been the past 3 weeks?
Well, I'm sure you heard the vessel was lost. We got caught in a storm from the Lady of Tears.
At this point, Grandma Debbie, who was taking a drink, she spit takes and goes, You were attacked by the lady? What is this world come to? Where sweet innocent boys get attacked by that monstrosity? And she starts bawling. At this point, Beckett sighs, walks over to Debbie, just like pats her on the back. There, Ma, it's okay. Silas is fine. Most. You do have a couple scars that are a little worse for wear.
Well, as I was saying, the ship was wrecked upon a minor island, not on any maps that I've seen. And, well, the crew behind me, the crew sitting at the table are the ones that survived the shipwreck. We found this pirate encampment on the island, and, well, we stole their ship, and apparently it was, well, we killed Captain Chuckles, of all people.
At this point, your grandfather just lets out a snort before he lets out a humongous bellowing laugh, quickly followed by the rest of the table. Oh my god! Wait. As Beckett speaks up, you mean to tell me not only did you wrestle with pirates, you killed a notorious pirate captain, stole his ship, and it was Captain Chuckles?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Like, I was just, like, chuckling along with the family.
Beautiful, my ass! He worried me half to death! You always worry half to death.
Hey, I'm not dead. That's a
Yeah.
good thing. I'll make
Fine,
it-
but whatever you do, Die, I ain't
No.
boarding your ass. You've already got enough mourning out of me.
Yeah, fair point. But as I was saying, we, during the travel, we stumbled upon actually one of the ruins that floated up from the sunken city, which was a fun little surprise.
Oh. Lucky.
It was actually very fun to finally be on one. It was quite an experience. But as I was saying, we eventually landed in Redstone, spent the night there, and well, we spent the rest of the few days traveling back here.
So you did. Your grandfather goes, so you did come straight home. Good to hear. See, Debbie, I told you he was responsible. Mostly.
Silas beams at the responsible, and then the mostly is just like his face is like, oh.
Alright. Now, how about the rest of you? Anything to say for yourselves? As he looks across the table at Altair, Aaron, and William, who are all seated there.
Altair speaks up. Honestly, coming here, after everything I've been through, I've kind of, even if I would probably be laughed at, I probably should just maybe get on a boat, still back home, check on the temple, you know.
That's valid. Now, going back home is always something that you just feel the need to do after a while. Alright, how about you, tall one?
Yeah, I've been wondering for like what?
You've probably been wandering a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And you, tall one, as he gestures to you, Aaron. What's your deal?
Well, I kind of just got captured by pirates, and then they found me, and then I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm coming with them. And we shot a man to death with a fish.
With a fish?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was very wasteful.
Memory loss, you know.
Yeah,
Memory loss is a bitch.
I know it.
Felix, remember the catapult spell you taught me? Well, I kind of
Yes.
used that to fling a giant fish into said Captain Shepard.
The fish.
At this point, Felix is absolutely just eyes sparkling, gleaming as he looks at you with a smile. Meanwhile, Silver's face palms and goes, I swear, you two and that fucking spell. And now you've given him ideas, Silas!
A fish cannon.
No, you are not using that in any way.
Oh.
But think of how this could revolutionize the fish market. No!
If
Spoil
anything,
sport.
you'd ruin it. Altair yells.
If anything, it
And William just sits there kind of awkwardly goes, yeah, and I was just, I was kind of enslaved by the pirates, helped them kill the captain, and now we're all buddies.
William has
Very
been our
well.
resident chef on the Ocean Guard vessel. Actually, that reminds me. Does it where are the extra signet rings again? Mine was lost in the shipwreck. I need to register the vessel.
Oh, no problem. And your grandpa snaps a finger, and a new signet ring actually materializes on your plate in front of you.
Thank you so much.
That is such an unnecessary use of magic. And rude. Alrighty, well, we know a lot of you and your stories. We'll get the ship registered under the family name. Hell, send the boy out on a mission just to make a deal, and he comes back with his own damn ship.
I mean,
meanwhile, Felix is sitting there like wiping a tear away. I couldn't be more proud. Alrighty.
Felix and Silas is like Felix has basically become Silas's father figure ever since.
Which is hilarious given the fact that he's approximately half your height.
Yeah.
He is by far the shortest person in this room. Alright, your grandpa also asked, now there's one more thing that I want to ask you all.
Felix?
Oh, he's a gnome?
Yeah, Felix is probably all of about 3'8", maybe.
Finally, I'm not the shortest person in the room. Let's go.
You're taller than someone. Hurrah! I mean, Yam Yam, what did you expect? I'm Pernelvian.
He's got you there. Oh, quiet you! Hey, where's my 25 gold? We share a bank account, you old geezer! Or did you forget we're married? They sit there squabbling for a couple of minutes before your grandpa manages to compose himself. Right, there's one other thing that I want to ask you about, Silas.
Well, yes, what is it?
Now, I know I may be getting up there in years, and my senses aren't quite what they used to be, but I recognize the smell of old magic when I smell it. What you got in your pack, boy?
Oh, what are you talking?
Beyond.
Oh,
Come on.
right. Oh, Silas like pulls the backpack forward, sits it on the table, opens the backpack, and like whispers to Beyond, they want to meet you.
Is he talking to his backpack? One of the cousins whispers to Aaron. Or Aaron, sorry. I keep wanting to say Aaron.
Cool name.
Alright. Eventually, Beyond does slide out of the pack. At which point your grandpa leans back, crosses his arms, and goes, "Oh, you."
Oh, you?
Oh, hello, Popeye. Pleasure to see you again.
How the
Yeah.
fuck do you know each other?
Well, let's just say I was friends with the previous person that Beyond rode around with. I have been around for a long time, Silas. I've run into this bastard at least, 5, 6 times?
Okir looks at him with found respect.
It's
How
been
did
7.
you deal with it?
Well, Grandpa, he has been very helpful, so I mean,
I don't give a damn if he's been helpful. And he points his cane at Beyond. That bastard ate half my study! Go on, spit it out! Give me back my brains, you bastard!
I'm so scared.
Silas just turns slowly
Okir
to
is
Beyond.
just so
like,
happy and feels so
you-
validated right now.
What?
It was a moment of weakness.
Terrified.
Okir's like,
one
yeah.
No one has ever.
Yeah, say what you gotta say, Grandpa.
No one has ever touched Popeye's study without his very explicit permission. Ha! What?
It was under duress. I swear. The person that I was being held by at the time, very much. He was not the most upstanding sort, so it kind of just. He was with a thief. that managed to break in here and break into my study and steal my blueprints. Why do you think we had the 37th lock installed? And
Blueprints? For what? Huh?
oh, various mechanisms, different magical devices, you know, the works. Here's
Makes more sense.
a few of my half-baked ideas that ended up on the market afterwards anyway. So whatever bastard it is that you claimed you did it under their insistence, they used my designs to make themselves rich. And he just slams the cane down. Profiting off of another man's work. Disgraceful.
Beyond.
All you just say is, I knew that book was no good.
I don't even know what to say.
Well,
Did someone plagiarize my guild's work?
Listen, whenever you're made of paper and bound in leather, if somebody holds a lit flame underneath you and tells you do it or else, it can be quite persuasive.
You and I are going to have a good discussion about libraries.
Oh yeah, don't take that one anywhere near the Grand Archives, by the way.
I'm definitely not.
Him. Anyway, perhaps I will have a private conversation with Beyond after dinner about the return of my blueprints. Silas, you won't leave me alone with him, right? Right, Silas? Silas?
I will, unless Popeye.
As you
Did not do anything wrong, right? Anything terrible to Beyond? He has been quite helpful in, well,
Okay, with like
keeping
a
us
pool
alive.
food stuff to his mom. No, he hasn't.
I won't. You know what? And he clangs his cane on the floor twice, and another pneumatic pipe comes from the ceiling. What is that? And it sucks Beyond up into it. No!
Oh,
Also,
God.
just like,
Well,
also
there
just like
goes
grinning.
that. Well, there goes him.
I'll return him to you mostly in one piece. He'll be alive. He won't have my damn blueprints anymore, though.
Oh,
Actually, does it even matter? You are family, and technically speaking, I would allow you to read the blueprints if you wanted to. There, whatever, we'll let him float around in the pneumatic system for a little while. That should straighten him out. It's quite terrifying if you get stuck in it.
don't remind me.
Anyway.
What's up to Aaron?
Yes, and what do you say?
Well, that was dramatic. While walking up to... Also walks up to Aaron and goes, well, that was dramatic.
At this point, various other mechanisms begin to whir in the ceiling, and as Debbie looks up, oh, looks like it's dinner time! There is an audible ringing of a bell as the various mechanisms, food is lowered down and piled onto each of your plates. It is rather well made, although oddly enough, every single one of the steaks that are put on each plate, everyone has one steak put on their plate, and every single one of them looks identical. Down to the grill marks on the same spot. It's kind of concerning. And with that, you all do get to spend the night here. You spend the nights. You do have your various conversations. Eventually, Beyond is returned to you, Silas.
Oh, thank
Absolutely terrified.
Well, how was it?
I have been around for centuries upon centuries, and that there is very few things I have ever seen that terrified me quite as much as that man.
Yeah, I completely agree. Although I haven't been around for centuries. Only about one. No, not century. Is century the 10?
No,
Fuck.
that's decade.
Right.
You don't know what a century... Oh, Christ.
No, I do.
Alright.
Altius
And
was
as a new
like,
day
Altius
dawns...
said that with like a mouthful of food.
Alright. A new day dawns as you all are able to sleep in safety and comfort for the night. It is a little bit difficult to sleep, those of you that are not used to this building, as there are whirs of machinery and everything else, as well as the occasional yelp of somebody getting sucked into one of the pneumatic tubes for one reason or another. But those of you that are in the guest house, Silas, you do have your own room, of course, with your own furniture and workstation and everything. The next day, however, Felix actually comes up to the four of you. Sorry, goes, all right. Well, Gam-Gam's got the ship all sorted and registered and everything. So, and he claps you all on the back. He goes, how about I do a little treat for my favorite nephew? You are his only nephew.
All of the other kids are women. Just every.
They actually are. You do not have a single male.
The only other guy was Silas's brother, who was presumed dead. Just like Silas.
Dead, you said.
Just like Silas, he was lost in a shipwreck from the Lady of Tears. Similar
Indeed,
situation
he
to
was.
Silas.
However, he is unimportant right now.
I don't know. That's for Teddy to decide.
Dun dun dun.
All right. You lot are coming with me, though. Since you got the ship now, and you have the better part of a crew, figured it'd probably be best if we go take a look at a few of the hopefuls over in the mercenaries corner.
Well, I mean, we do need more, so
We can
that's good.
we can discuss a. All right, we'll help you with the initial cost, but you're going to have to start paying the crew on your own soon. Sound good?
Oh, I'm not good with finance, and Silver's teaching has not been very helpful. I'm going
Altier
to
raises
be
his hand. Altier just raises his hand.
What'd you say?
Altier raises hand.
Yes, small bird child.
I mean, I used to calculate the Wilkie, like, you know, the weekly earnings. Well, offerings.
Good enough. Also, you know, you could probably just use Beyond as a business ledger. I'm sure he'd love that. And Beyond just pokes his head, like pokes the top of his top of himself out of your bag and just like glares at Felix. He goes, "Et tu, Brutus," or sliding back down into it. Not many sentient spellbooks going around. He's a bit of a rarity. Now then, come on, you lot. Let's go to the fighters' corner. Unless you got anything else you want to do in the merchant corner first, but I'd recommend going to get yourself a crew before you worry about the shiny things.
Well, I mean, we could do that first, but I do want to talk to Aurelia at some point. She seemed to be pretty troubled about my presumed death. So
she's a little preoccupied for the moment. She's got a business dealing in the blue quarter today. Afterward, I'm sure she'd be more than happy to talk to you.
Well then, let's go, shall we?
Yo! Alright, and the four of you are led by Felix across the Golden Quarter, through the upper district and down into the fighters district. As you cross there is a very large, very heavily guarded gate leading into the upper district. A gate which you have proper clearance to get through. Thankfully, as you are with the Pernelvian family, you all do have clearance to enter and exit through these gates. Felix says, if you all are going to be with us, if you guys are going to be working with the family, we'll have to get you some proper papers soon. But right now, you'll be fine. However,
you're working with us, aren't you? Of course, you will be paid. I promise.
Alright.
Does it include free meal?
Oh, of course it does.
Oh, okay, I'm in.
William just lets us sigh. And I'm gonna have to cook that meal. Okay. And you are all...
No.
As you all enter the Elven District, however, it is wildly different from the rest of the city. Where the merchants, or where the Yellow Quarter was rich, ornate, it was all nice mercantile businesses with colorful banners hanging from it, and the entire district does generally have a yellow theme to it. Most of the buildings are painted yellow, or the more higher class merchant families do actually have gilding on their buildings. However, as you cross into the upper district, the entire aesthetic changes wildly, as the buildings are less constructed and more grown. There is a hum of magic in the air as ornate elven buildings grown from trees magically warped and manipulated into the desired shapes, including the central castle, which sits at the heart of the city, is a massive curling spire formed out of a enormous enchanted mushroom, with various platforms and buildings mounted to the sides of it, seemingly grown out of other vegetation and stonework ripped right from the ground. However, you don't have much business in this quarter, and as most of you are foreigners to Freeport, you do not have the proper clearance to do business in this. Actually, none of you particularly do. Popeye has the clearance, but that does not extend to the entire family. However, you are all allowed to make your way through the northwestern gate into the Red District.
Yay! All right, let's go pick out some worthy candidates or whatever.
As you walk in through the gate into the Red District, you are immediately assailed by yelling voices. A million different people with stalls and shops set up in all along the main along the main street leading to the port. All screaming, trying to yell over one another, hawking their goods. But you see several of these places have small pedestals with adventurers standing on top of them, posing in their shiniest gear that they can make in a attempt to draw the attention of people willing to hire them.
Silas is just
Right.
he's like headstrong, just like going straight forward, following Felix, because
Right.
just no way is he diverting himself.
Alright, and Trey, why don't you go ahead and describe what Carter is doing in
Not
this
Trey.
area. Or not Trey, sorry. Astronomic, my bad. Why did I say Trey?
So
Last session.
I'd be just walking hunched over, hands in my trench coat pockets, just trying to stay into the shadows, and occasionally looking back towards me, to check to see no one's following me.
Alright.
What character?
As you do not notice Carter, as Carter is currently wearing a trench coat, hood, stereotypical, trying not to be noticed.
Perception check to see if I do. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Carter, you are not being followed. As it seems that whatever pursuers you had seem to have lost the trail. And you now find yourself milling about the stalls in the in the adventurers' quarter of the city.
So I'm gonna slow my pace and stop along the wall of one of the nearby buildings and calm my breath and just look around me to see just look around me, I guess.
Alrighty, you look around. You see much of what you've been here for a short period of time, and you see much of what you've grown accustomed to in the Red District. You see various stalls selling armor, weapons, various equipments, a few things that people claim to be magical, as well as the various podiums which would be mercenaries stand atop trying to sell their services. But you do notice a rather odd group, as it's not very often that you see a giant tiefling, a bird with a sword an axe twice their size, and two nobles walking through this district.
Also,
Particularly nobles of the Pernelvian family.
everybody cancel Teddy.
Because, I mean, the guild's a family business. They don't hire much, they do things themselves.
Pretty much.
Would I be familiar with that noble family at all?
You would have heard of them, but you aren't familiar with them. You don't know them personally, but you know who they are.
So I think I'm going to as I see an attempt to make a quick cash grab, I'm going to try stealth behind one of the nobles and try to pickpocket them for something.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll stealth. And Silas, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
Oh dear, that fell.
Aha! 19!
Alright, and what did Carter get for stealth?
19.
Oh, wow.
Alright, well, the way that DCs work, Silas, out of the very corner of your eye, you catch someone creeping up on you. Very obviously attempting to swipe your coin purse.
Turn around sharply, looking at them, pulling out my pistol. It's like, wait! Who are you?
Put my hands up. No, don't.
There is a small child in front of you, about 12 years of age.
5'1".
Like, oh! Like he just pulls out the gun, like, oh, puts it away, like, oh. Never mind. Sorry about that.
Well, Felix pops his head from around you, Silas, since, you know, he's, like, at knee height for you. He goes, awfully bold trying to go right for the nobles.
Whatever do you mean? I'm just walking around here. I'm looking for my parents. Have you seen them?
Roll deception.
Roll deception.
Buddy?
That would be 19.
Again?
I got 14. I have +5 to deception, so yeah.
Yo!
Oh god, that's cool.
Unfortunately, Felix does actually have did actually roll a bit better than you. Felix looks at you and goes, "Nuh-uh. Don't buy it. The whole I'm an innocent kid act doesn't really work anymore."
Man. So, what's a young child like you trying to pickpocket a Pernelvian?
As the crowd hears the name Pernelvian, two things happen. One, immediately the adventurers start yelling and trying to get your attention, desperately trying to get you to, get a lot of you to hire them. And you see at least two shops that have a sign hanging over them that say Pernelvian, but it is spelled ever so slightly wrong. Immediately start shoving all of their wares into a bag before bolting down the alleys away from you. Very clearly trying to sell counterfeit goods.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe we should visit here more often. Seems we got a couple rats trying to use our name.
Quite so. And also it seems we have a bit of a reputation down here.
Well, duh.
I didn't expect it to be so hard. I mean, we don't hire, but I didn't expect people to be so desperate. Jeez.
Yeah, they think that it's easy money. Now you, little guy. You ain't here trying to find mommy and daddy. Don't buy that one bit. And you're pretty stealthy. I reckon you've probably been in a scrap or two.
Hey kid, what's your name?
Could I do an insight check to see if I am suspicious of him at all?
Yeah, go ahead, roll insight.
That would be 12.
With a 12. He seems rather genuine. Felix is more the muscle. He's kind of, while Felix is definitely a artificer like the rest of the family, he very clearly is more of the muscle and kind of the security detail of the Pernuvian family.
He's
Or
the guy that
Pernelvian.
answers the door and everything.
Yeah, so he's being genuine with you. He seems that it becomes very apparent that he doesn't believe your story, obviously, but he doesn't seem to be actively being hostile to you or in any way.
Well, the name's Carter, and just trying to get my way out of this place before something happens.
Trying to get out of the place?
Say, Felix.
Hey?
There's just like, there's no words, there's just little grunts and everything, because they understand exactly what they mean.
He looks them up and down and just goes, "You sure?"
I mean... But he did.
Yeah, but you know, he's ballsy. Almost worked.
Yeah, it did. I'd
Yeah.
take it.
Make a good point. Alright, Squirt. Listen, how'd you like a proper job?
What's the price?
Well, you see the fancy yellow crest we got? The price is whatever. Let's just go with the price is enough to make sure that you can eat and drink for at least the entire year.
Oh, trust me, I have no need for that. What about coin?
He gives you a curious side eye and goes, Tell you what, if it's just coin you're after, we can manage. Our coffers are surprisingly deep, if you catch my drift. Now,
I'll take it high.
What do you mean successful? The Pernelvian family means successful.
they are very, very successful.
Believe it or not, I'm quite busy, so that'll be worth my time. I'll accept your offer.
Alright. Well, we'll talk exact numbers, we'll talk exact numbers in private. Not good to be, spewing all that right whenever we're dealing with the crowd, you know.
Right.
Yes, I am aware.
Right.
Well,
So-
welcome aboard, Carter.
Felix, that is now... Bird, Tiefling, Warforged...
You got a Warforged?
I am an
He just like smells like, oh
Arapoka.
boy, yes we do. It's quite crazy.
Where the...
Found him in a tavern in Redstone. Decided to hop on board.
Alright, he puts a hand on your shoulder and just goes, Do not bring the Warforged to the guild. Do you have any idea what Popeye would do?
I agree. 100%. He stayed on the ship for a reason.
Smart boy. He pats you on the back again. Alright. Let's...
Quickly back away and just try to just brush them off, so.
That's overall nine of us? Including William.
Alright. He goes,
I doubt that's enough. We're gonna have to find some more.
yeah, at least 6 more ought to do ya.
I can
Well-
get some. I'm sure I can find a few wayward souls that would love the opportunity.
He looks out across the... He turns and looks out across the the market that you are currently in, and he just goes, "Oi, which ones of you can actually help man the ship?" And the yells and the cheers from the crowd quickly die down, as it seems a lot of these mercenaries aren't capable of actually handling the ship themselves. That's disappointing.
Well, we could always go down to the docks. Those
Fair
tend to
point.
have some more better. Those would definitely have higher chances. Maybe some would-be old sailors looking for a new adventure.
Already going for an adventure, are we? All right, come on, let's head to the docks. I know a couple places. We usually only use family connections, but since our enterprise is starting to get a bit bigger, we've had to start hiring outside. He says as you all make your way down the central thoroughfare. And where's Carter right now?
What?
Yeah. Oh, you popped out of the Roll20.
Oh.
Yep. So I just want to make sure that we didn't have any like weird connection issues and that you could still hear me. It's all good. All right. He leads you down the central thoroughfare. Wait. We're using Carter. Alrighty. And as you all make your way down the central thoroughfare, there are two main dock houses. There's a north and a south dock in each quarter, and they each can maintain half of the ships that leave from their specific quarter. Felix leads you to the north dock and goes, "Alright. So, you got any specific things that you need, or will any sailor worth his salt do?"
Well, preferably, we don't want any scums, but...
He just looks at the small, obviously criminal child that you've already brought with you and goes, "Bit late for that."
Hey.
Oh, come on. But, well, I don't... We already have a ship with a chef. We have a chef. Willie makes great food, by the way.
Thank you.
What else?
Amazing.
William's a bit more experienced in the matter, he walks up and goes, "Alright, so we do need a boat. We do need a boatswain, preferably a proper lookout. No offense to Altair there, but they can't be on lookout all the time. Let's see. We do need some.
One of you's got sharp eyes.
We do need somebody with some medical knowledge just to make sure nobody gets too sick on board."
I mean, I can't do healing wounds on everybody.
True. So we need some form of doctor. All right, and over the next hour or so, William and Felix do actually. Quiet, you. Don't you bring One Piece into this? Over the next couple of hours, William does actually help a lot of you and Felix pick out the remaining members of your crew. We'll characterize them later because I'm not coming up with a bunch of permanent NPCs at the moment.
Yeah.
So don't worry. If you guys have any fun ideas for what you want these NPCs to be like, just let me know. After the couple.
Teddy.
Oh, I'm going to get.
I have over 100 characters. I mean, I have over 100 characters.
Oh my god.
Like, there's so many Sailor
Look what you've
characters
unleashed.
I've made.
You know not what you've done.
I know exactly what I've done, and I regret nothing. Anyway.
So Teddy, is there like a messenger nearby that I could send a message?
What kind of message are you trying to send, and to whom?
Well, a confirmation that the job went well to Chumi,
Whoa.
my criminal consultant, the person I get most of my
Yeah, with your background, you're very easily able to find a proper black markets contact, and you are rather quickly able to find somebody to send that message along.
Whoa. This is interesting. But we'll talk about stuff like that later.
Mm-hmm.
I assume.
All right. And with that, we're going to move on. Now, I'll say that, Silas, you are able to have a very heartfelt moment with your sister once you both return back to the guild house. Felix has already sent the crew to the ship in order to so that they can start getting used to the situation. William is also on board directing them, as William has taken over the position of first mate in order to streamline the process a little bit.
I'm going to assume that Silas has basically become captain because
you guys all share the title of captain, essentially. The
Nice.
captain is whichever one of you is currently awake.
Yay!
For legal duties, the true captain is Popeye.
Yeah.
Popeye.
Oh yeah. Popeye is
Sailor Man.
Popeye has put the vessel as under the Pernelvian family, but yeah, basically. Anyway, moving on. At this point, you are all given free reign of the city to do as you please. You are granted papers to be able to cross into the upper district. You are not, however, given access to their shops or services, as they are still held for the upper crust and nobility. Now, as I said, the gold district is all merchants. You can find, if it can be crafted, it can be found here. The blue district is all magic and is where you find all the magic and clergy of the non-elven make. There is still clergy in this world even without gods. They do, however, worship the martyrs, the people who sacrifice their lives in order to keep the world alive and afloat. For which there is actually a patron martyr of the city, which is whose body is actually enshrined in a massive crystal at the very top of the Mushroom Palace in the center of the city. A crystal that has the power to purify the salt water around the island into fresh water for the crops.
Interesting.
I see.
The Fighters District, like I said, contains its predominant export is mercenaries. However, if there's adventurers gear to be found, it is found here. Albeit some of it is of questionable quality and questionable honesty of their sellers. So, since this has been very much a Silas heavy session, we'll go on to we'll round robin this in what order we want to do. So, Altair, you're next up in the order. What are you doing?
Okay. So, I stock up.
All right, what are you stocking up on, and where do you want to go?
Like I'm stocking up on like what?
Feather
gel. God damn it! How do you know I was gonna say that?
I can read your mind. I'm kidding.
All right, feather gel. You would very much. Feather gel is a bit of an odd thing to find. Oh, oopsie. The fuck happened there?
Oh no! He's back. It's okay. The world hasn't ended.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what the fuck happened there. It's not what I intended to have happen.
I felt my soul drifting away.
The ground was shaking.
Anyway. Sorry about that, guys. If you are trying to stock up on feather gel, it's very easy to find a sizable enough jar just wandering around the Merchant's Guild. The exact area that the Pernelvian Guild is in is actually right along that diagonal street right here. That is actually a major shop area, as all those buildings are shop fronts. I would say that you are able to find a reasonable enough supply of feather gel for about 5 silver. It is a bit pricey, but it will last you a long time. As Aarakocra are a familiar face amongst the world, and also the sea spray is a very significant issue for the Aarakocra. Alright. Like I said, we're going to round robin this, so next up is Aaron. Aaron, where are you going?
I have no idea.
Alright, well... Ahem, are you going to bring this up or not? There we go. Okay. So, 1 second, sorry. You are able to, if there's anything that you would like to try and find, you all do have your own money. You are able to shop for whatever you need at the moment.
Okay.
This can be things for yourselves, things for the ship. Whatever you need. Food.
You know what? I can't wait.
Kitchen for the guy.
Oh my gosh, yes, we need a kitchen for true kitchen for William.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, true.
As you ask the various members of the Pernelvian family where you should go to procure such things, they inform you that right here in the Merchant District is probably the best that you're going to get for that. As they recommend that there is a rather small and unassuming shop right next to the southern port of the Yellow District, or Gold District, I mean, that specializes in the upgrade of facilities aboard vessels. So it is right there. You going to go in and peruse?
Yes.
Alrighty. As you walk into this small merchant shop, it looks small. It's a small corner shop, but as you open the door, it is massive on the inside, to the point that there are entire ships within this. As you find yourself walking not into the corner store, but into an enormous warehouse, filled wall to wall with various makes and models of ship, as well as set about the room almost like an IKEA, various displays of different upgrades for vessels that can be purchased. As a short, portly man walks up to you as you walk through the door. Oh, hello! Welcome to the port house. How may I be of service?
Kitchen. We need a kitchen.
Culinary facilities, of course. Right this way. And the portly man spins on his heel as he walks merrily down the center of the room, which you see is basically an enormous dock with the ships floating in pools of water just big enough for themselves.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, you wouldn't happen to be one of the crew members of that fine merchant vessel, the Sea Guardian, I believe it was, that just came into port? I believe the Pernelvians are the owners. Ocean Guard, that was it. I take it so you are a member of the crew then, as he says as he
Yes.
half waddles down this down this central dock past these boats before he gets.
Yes, I am.
Ah, fabulous! A fine vessel, plenty of room for improvement, of course. As he makes his way to a large series of dining facilities. You see that, like I said, it's set up like an IKEA or a furniture store where there's like these
oh my gosh,
miniature,
it's
like
fantasy IKEA.
it is fantasy IKEA. As there are these small mock rooms set up.
I'm just gonna say that the name of this store is Fantasy IKEA. That's the name now.
Basically, there's one of these stores in every single district, but for different things. This one is all about boats. He goes, you see here we have our various dining facilities. We have the deluxe plus version, and as you look over at where he's gesturing, you see that it is the most ornate kitchen that you have ever seen, more ornate than you've ever seen inside of someone's house. Like, it is like white porcelain with like, yeah, it's like white porcelain with like vines and leaves carved into it that are all gilded with gold.
That would not look good inside that vessel.
No, it is the most gaudy thing you've ever seen. It's got marble countertops. It is way fancy. This one here goes for approximately 3,583 gold. It's at a bit of a discount at the moment, hence the 83. Normally it is a full 4,000.
Perhaps, something a little cheaper?
You see he, like, visibly deflates a little. I see. Well then. And he continues to walk past, as you see that most of the setups right near where you were the very, very expensive ones. And he walks to, like, the opposite end of the kitchen setups. And he goes, this one is a basic model. And you see it's just a black cast iron stove. It's dirty, it's bent, it's banged up. This one here is about 20 silver. However, and he gestures to the one next to it, for 30 silver, you could get this one. And this is our basic plus package. And you see that it is everything that a kitchen needs. It is a small set of, well, not extravagant, but they're functional cupboards. There is a countertop. There's a simple cast iron stove. Along with a sink. This sink here actually filters out the salt from the water, granting you fresh water to cook and clean with.
Yeah, that's great.
Would you be liking the basic plus package then?
Yeah, totally.
Fabulous. That will be 30 silver, and of course I'll have my fellows install it on the ship for you.
Guys, look in D&D chat. This is exactly what I imagine.
Oh boy. Hold on.
Gosh. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, pretty much that's exactly what it looks like. It's simple, but it works.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna carry this entire kitchen to the
Oh, no need. We'll have it installed for you. A little gift to the Penelvian family. They are, of course, repeat customers of ours. We wouldn't want to.
okay.
We wouldn't want to.
So going on here.
We wouldn't want to be bad business partners, of course. Normally, there is a fee to have it installed on the ship. He is waiving the fee for your first-time buyers.
And also that whole Pernelvian family, whatever thing.
Mm-hmm. Now, with the addition of this, now whenever William cooks for you, he rolls 2d10 and you guys get the higher number.
Hey,
That's
that's awesome!
As he now has proper facilities to cook with.
Yeah!
William is delighted as this is being installed on the ship as he's ordering the crew around and getting everything organized and ready to go. All right, and with that, we will move on to our next shopper. Unless you have anything else you want to buy at Boat IKEA.
No, I'm good at Boat IKEA.
Alrighty,
I think I've got what I need at Boat IKEA.
All right, the next up is Carter. Carter, you are actually granted pay by Silas's family for joining on the expedition. Your pay, since you are very clearly or at least you're on paper, some form of mercenary. Your pay is a bit higher than the regular dock hands that have been hired for the other positions on the ship. You have been given your initial pay, which is 35 silver. A substantial amount of money for a simple dock worker. Now, is there anything that you wish to do with your money, Carter, while everyone is preparing to board the ship on their next leg of their journey?
What was the I remember the gold, blue, and red districts, but what was the one that Carter's currently in? So this one.
Well, you would have gone back to the gold district to discuss payment with with Silas's family, but the one that your token is in is the red district. That's the adventurers and mercenary. If you need any adventure gear, that's where you'll get it.
Okay, then what was this one then?
That one is the mages quarter, the blue district. It is all about magic.
Okay. Just give me a second to add the coin to my inventory.
Yep.
Oops.
Okay.
There.
Is there anywhere that I could find like a poison gas bombs or anything?
That would most likely be in the adventurers district. Poison gas bombs? You've been here for a little bit. You would have to ask around a bit, but given your black market connections, you are able to find them. They're not a commonly sold item, but you are able to find a stall that does sell them over here, right next to the stadium.
Where?
Hello there. Right, so you're looking for some poison gas bombs, huh? Trying to stir up trouble?
No. In fact, trying to get into trouble.
Alright then. We're a little bit on the pricey side, though. Give me 1 second so I can grab that price for you. Because poison gas bombs aren't something that's naturally in D&D, so I'm going to have to pull this out of my ass based off of some other things that exist. Alright. So it would be based off of a flask of alchemist fire. It would basically be the same thing, but it would create a cloud of poison damage. They are expensive. Like, several gold expensive.
Jeez.
A bottle of alchemist fire is 50 gold pieces. I would say a poison bomb, since it's probably significantly easier to make, would still be about 10 gold.
Can I try to intimidate the merchant by bringing out my blade and asking perhaps we could settle on something cheaper?
Oh no! And he like pulls the tablecloth that's over top of his stall and it lifts up in the front, and you see that there's very obviously a cannon underneath the table, pointed directly at you. Oh no, don't threaten me. Yeah, you're in the rough side of town, buddy. Threatening is not going to be a great idea.
Huh. I sheath my blade.
Especially because, unfortunately, nobody's going to take you particularly seriously because you do look like a child.
Huh.
Life.
Sorry, but those are going to be expensive, and even intimidation, you're not going to be able to get that down to a reasonable price for you.
I do have, at this point, I have like 18 gold, but...
Yeah, but that's most of your gold.
I think I'm going to keep browsing for other things before I make a decision.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I think I'll just look around, see, the residential area of this place, and just try to look for children, families, anyone.
Why are you looking for families and children?
Okay. So what do you think?
Weird.
Yes, I'm sorry, that's sus.
Strange child.
Who
That
is
a
this?
One strange kid.
Also, you're not going to find much of that in the Red District specifically. Where the Red District is pretty much all mercenary types. This is not a family-friendly place.
Perhaps.
Especially as several of these mercenaries that are advertising themselves, men and women alike, are wearing some rather skimpy armor. Let's go with that.
Could I try to challenge someone to a friendly
impractical.
duel with placing a bet? Hoping that as a child I could hopefully have them underestimate me and just...
Alright, so here's the deal. So, fighting in public is not good. It's not okay. You will get in trouble with the city guard, and even though you're a child, you'll still be in trouble.
Even if it's in a friendly spar that's agreed upon one of the...
Also, you look like a child. They're not going to fight you. Like, I'm sorry, but you literally look like a child. No one is going to fight a child. If they lose, then they lost to a child. If they win, then they beat up a kid. That's a good luck.
It's a lose-lose situation, yeah.
Let me go around the corner and cast disguise self on myself.
Alright, you're able to slip. You're able to slip into a corner and recast your disguise self. What are you making yourself look like now?
A heavily mustachioed, buff man that looks to be in the prime of his life.
Oh boy. Alright, you do that.
We're doing this. We're doing this. aren't we?
I add about 6 inches to my height,
Alright.
making me 5'7".
That's hilarious.
You look like a manlet. You're like big, buff, burly, big mustache, but you're still.
Short but burly. Oh my gosh, she's the dwarf.
All right, are you gonna go try and pick a fight again?
I'm going to try to pick a friendly spar to showcase the mercenary's abilities, and just have like a
roll persuasion.
like what?
Roll persuasion.
That's a 15.
15. Okay. The one that you ask is, you guys know how bodybuilders look? How they have, like, all that fake tan and the oil all over them, so they're shiny? It basically looks like that, but with, like, half of a set of leather armor on. He looks... Anybody that's an actual adventurer knows that he looks fucking ridiculous. He's very much like a model pretending to be an adventurer.
Hey bro, want a spar? It'll help showcase our abilities.
He looks you up and down, sees that you're a good foot and a half shorter than him. He goes, he like turns up his nose. He goes, low hanging fruit, Fine, I suppose I could use the extra advertisements. And he steps off of his pedestal. And here's how we're going to do this. So since you're doing like a friendly spar, we're going to do this with your main like physical attack is dexterity, right?
Well, actually, that's only for my daggers. In fact, with my
Scimitar.
I want the abilities of Hexblade. I get to add my charisma.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, you get to add your charisma to it? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to make countering attack rolls against one another because we're not going to have you kill the man. You're going to be rolling contested against yourself, his strength against your charisma. How's that sound?
It's like I need to look at. You can use your charisma modifier for the attack and damage rolls. Okay.
Yeah. So
yep, sounds good.
Alrighty. So think of it like a dial where it goes back and forth. Like 0 is in the middle. If you get 3 in your direction, you win. If he gets 3 in his, he wins. Now it's a tug of war going back and forth. Make sense?
Okay. Yep.
Alrighty. So we're starting at 0-0. Go ahead and roll your first check.
This is the coolest thing that just appeared out of nowhere.
All right.
16.
17. All right, that's 1 for him.
Oh my god.
Do it roll again.
1 second. Let me just give a quick thing so I can keep track. Okay. Yep. Go ahead and go again. Oop.
That would be 21.
All right, he got a 3. So you are back to center. Next one. Oh.
10.
So cool.
4. He's not doing great. That's one on your side. You need 2 more victories in a row to win. All right.
Okay.
Again.
4.
19. So we're back to 0. Alrighty. Go again.
This is the coolest little mini game ever.
Honestly, yeah.
This is the same minigame that I use for if you're arm wrestling in a bar.
Yo, that's awesome.
Alright.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
6.
14. One to the meathead. Alright, next one.
9.
16. That's 2, Mr. Meathead.
Jeez.
Yeah, you're right by Mr. Heathead.
Alrighty.
Kinda embarrassing.
Next one.
14.
15. Mr. Meathead wins.
Oof, no! Damn.
You lose 4 silver in the exchange.
Shit.
However, as this battle did go on for a good bit, there is now a small crowd gathered around checking out Mr. Meathead. He is very pleased with the outcome of this situation.
I spit at his feet as I walk away.
You what?
I spit at his feet as they walk away.
Sore loser. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the full package. As you walk away.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those of an unknown persuasion.
God. About to
Well, at
say.
least he's inclusive.
Alrighty. Next up in the order, we are moving back to Silas. Silas, is there anything you want to do?
Yes, actually. So, I've been looking at my infusions.
Uh-huh.
And one of them that I picked was Repeating Shot.
And you
Which
want to
is-
put it on your gun?
Yeah. This magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it when it is used to make a range attack, and ignores the loading property if it has it.
Which it does have a loading
And-
property.
Yeah. Now, if I try to use it on D&D Beyond, it doesn't actually let me put it on the pistol. So,
There is an automatic version of the pistol. Go ahead and give yourself the automatic pistol as instead.
Okay, great.
Because there should be an automatic +1 pistol, and that's basically the same thing.
Alright. So, yeah, it's just, okay. So I'll replace my pistol with the automatic. Great.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
And I think that's all I really wanted to do, so yeah.
Alright. Is there anything that anyone else wants to do?
I think I'll, I think I'm going to pickpocket someone and go buy the smoke bomb. I mean the poison gas bomb.
Okie dokie, go ahead and roll sleight of hand then.
3.
Oof.
I rolled that one.
Cool.
Huh.
So, you get caught. You are very bad at what you do. I'm sorry. But yeah, you are immediately caught attempting to pick someone's pocket. And, go ahead and roll stealth to try and hide as you are trying to escape, because I assume you're not going to try and go to jail today.
Oh no. Okay. So another not 1. That is a 5.
We're gonna have to fucking break.
Okay, we're moving past Carter. We'll figure out what we're doing with Carter next session. Because now I had to figure out how we deal with the fact that Carter's in jail.
Yay, jail!
But for now, I think that's a good enough place to leave it. I will say, however, as you all make your way back to the Pernelvian Guild in order to prepare for the next leg of your journey, last thing that I'm leaving you with is that Popeye is telling you something about a star that fell from the sky.
Oh, Lord.
And with that, we will end the session there.
Chances to fly.
Why?
Alright.
Why would you do
Goodbye, everyone watching on Twitch and our YouTubes. We will be back with this again next week, and I will see you all then. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye!